Shalom, everyone. Welcome to Rags to Riches, where we discuss God's laws, principles, and the keys that helps you and me unlock the kingdom within. Okay, so let's jump into the video. The Father told me to do this video, and I asked him out in the living room, and I said, what do you want me to title it? And he said, "That's not your friend." So I don't know if y'all been noticing, but the Father has been slicing and dicing people that has not been for us in this hour and in this season. It don't matter, boyfriends, best friends, family. The Father is very serious about protecting his possession and which is the promise that he has inside of you and all of us. You understand what I'm saying? Those that has submitted to the will of God. And his whole thing about laying it out is when he said that's not your friend, he's talking about this could be family, those he was saying it as though it was somebody close, family, spouse, best friend. He's saying in this hour and in this season, once we get our transformation from Christ, we're no longer the same person. So although we go around, our family, our friends, our spouse, after we had our transformation, we look at them as the same, like ain't nothing changed, but they don't see us like that. They see us as though we're a different person. They see like, oh, you think you better than us? Because we don't want to do the same things. We don't want to dress the same way. We don't want to speak the same foolishness. You understand? And that right there, we have to realize and really, 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 really be careful, because Christ said, your foes shall be there of your own household. Your household is those that are close to you. And like I said before, I referenced this, the First 48, I used to watch that show all the time. And every single time there was foul play, the officials never had to look anywhere further than the victim's immediate family, spouse, or friends, somebody that was close to them. So this is a known fact. So Christ's words are true. So you have to be careful. You are holding something, and you have to realize when we were shaped in iniquity, the Father had to take us through the furnace of adversity and come out as gold on the other side. So people that have not gotten their transformation, they're looking like, who does this person think they are? Why are you talking like that? Why are you dressing like that? You think you better than us? And it's not even that. It's that we're on the move trying to make it to the kingdom. But they don't see it that way. So therefore, the Father is telling me to tell you all, as he told me as well, this message is for all of us. Don't look at the title of the person. Okay? Seriously. Look at the spirit that is operating through the person. Because if not, you're going to get clapped. You're going to be easily taken. Because the enemy is going to be able to use your emotions. Oh, this is your father. This is your mother. This is your best friend. Remember? This is your husband. I'm telling you, this is your wife. It's your brother. You got to look at the spirit that's operating in that person. Matthew 7:6. Give not that which is holy unto dogs. Don't give those things that are holy to those that are unworthy. Neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. So you keep trying to tell somebody these things about God and think that they're going to get the transformation and receive the gospel, the good news like you did. You're actually stirring up the demons and making them more upset. And they're going to turn on you. They're going to look ways to take you down because they're not hearing it with an open ear. They haven't allowed Christ to open their understanding so that they can receive God's precious wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. They're looking at it like, you trying to tell me something? Who do you think you are? We remember when you used to sleep in the back room. We remember when you used to sleep on the couch. We remember when you used to do this and do that. Christ said a prophet is not welcome in his own town, in his own city. And we're no different. We're followers of Christ. The servant isn't more worthy than his master. Titus 3:10. A man that is an heretic, which means one that caused division, after the first and second admonish, reject. After the first time you warn them or try to teach them or give them advice and they don't take it, reject. That's the boundaries. That's the standards going into this next season. You got to learn how to carry the anointing that God has given us, all of us. Like, we have to live with intention. We can't no more live passively and not monitor our thoughts. We have to really be in tune with what we're thinking, who we're around. What are they saying when they're around us? Are they sneak dissing? Are they tripping? They hating? You understand what I'm saying? We have to really monitor. And it's not about that we think we're better, but we're better than the evil spirits that's operating in them, because we didn't want them operating in us anymore. So we had to get our transformation. So God is saying to his children, you have to protect the promise that he has within you. And he's cutting people off for a reason. Don't run back to those that you know the Father got you away from. You understand what I'm saying? This is what the Father is saying. You have to be mindful, and you have to live with intention, and you have to try the Spirit. And you can't just assume that just because you was cool with them before you got your transformation that you're cool with them now. Because Christ said, I come to set a man at variance. When we get Christ, a sword, it's a divide automatically. You can look out in the world today, and you can see that the Father is clearly dividing the wheat from the tares. You understand? So you have to be in agreement with that. You have to be on board, and you have to really be mindful, because if not, people are taking people down. And let me tell you something. If you was around in 2020 and how people was acting when all of this stuff was going on, and they stopped speaking to their family because they didn't want to put the mask on and they didn't want to get this, remember those people. Remember those people. Remember those people. So the Father said, that's not your friend. Watch your back. Be intentional about your company. The Father let them go and tell you to let it go. Let them go. Father knows best. Okay? So I hope that helps.